recording right here now.
Nice.
Bro.
What's up, my bro?
My actual bro.
Yeah, man.
Dude, you came over. We were talking about shooting a music video. You want to shoot a music video, and then before that, we were talking about how you made music. You've been making music,
Yeah.
and yeah, that was
Yeah,
surprising. I was like,
I've been making music for a couple years now.
mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't even know if you knew. I know I told our oldest brother, but
Yeah,
you know, I don't think I've shared it with anybody else in the family. But besides you, like my sisters,
yeah,
my parents.
mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows, though. I mean,
yeah.
it's pretty obvious,
That you make music.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, but I try to like not make it, a big important thing because, I feel like when it comes to family, I feel like family is the most important thing.
Yep.
So I don't want to make what I do personally and stuff like that like
I see.
a big. I want it to, if it's known, if it's oh cool. Like I just don't want it to be like this, bigger than it's nothing's bigger than the family.
It'd be like you
feel
and
me?
like imagine being Kanye West's cousin. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like things like that. It'd be in a weird like, are they family now, or are they like they know who you are like that, where it's like it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I just,
just trying to keep the two separate.
I don't.
In that sense.
Yeah,
it's like work and like
I don't know. Yeah, it could. When I doing music, it like sometimes it can feel so. It makes you feel very distant.
Yeah.
And I've talked to a couple different artists, and they'll say the same thing. Like, you work like 24/7, just thinking of ideas, and like any sound you hear, like you like want to record. Like I need a sample of that. Like and any like even with the visuals, like even like just like a great color, like a good color you see, it's just it inspires you, and
different little things.
It turns you, it kind of makes you crazy, but I think I've learned that it's it's cool that I can go that far and that deep, but sometimes it
gets a little obsessive.
It can be a little overwhelming, yeah. So I try to dial it back, and that's why I say like I don't want it to be bigger than the family, because being around like my family, not just immediate family, cousins and even friends, like it brings me back to like I'm still just the regular person.
You're still you.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's freaking awesome. Man, I mean, it's good that you even have like that thought, that how you think about it.
Yeah.
It is like it's very thoughtful. It's very I don't know, you really are true to yourself. You know what I mean?
I try to be, man. I feel like that's what's gonna work. It's just
and that's the thing too. It's like with other people who are making it like their music, and this was what I was telling you. We were talking about this just a little bit ago, of like you have to know your reason on why you're doing it, and like already have that purpose in mind. Like you're not just doing it, for X or that or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you always have that thing to you. It's like for you, it's like you're staying true to yourself, like no matter what.
Yeah. I've been trying to work on that actually. When I first started, I kind of was just imitating other artists that I liked, and just trying to recreate what they did already. But it's like, why am I going to try to recreate something that was already, I'm like, I'm just going to create, and it's just going to do it by itself, because like the music is lit, man.
It is, man. You've been showing me like your songs recently, and I'm like, damn, I'm surprised you haven't put these out yet.
Yeah, man. I'm just waiting on the right time.
Yeah.
I want to get everything well situated. I don't like to rush and just put stuff out there.
You want to time it. I want your time's right.
Yeah, but just I know people are gonna watch it. So like, if I do present something to somebody, I want it to be, something that I'm proud of, that I worked real hard on, that I wanted them to enjoy. I
feel that, dude. That's you You definitely don't want. You want to be not a perfectionist.
It's not gonna be perfect, but
you want to take your.
I want
you want to put all your energy you had into it, into it. Not like you don't want to skip a beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just. Yeah.
Well, shoot, man, it's cool that you do music. I that's good. And after hearing a couple of your songs, I'm like, okay, and that's what got us to making like music video and stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually out here. We're trying to record a music video and stuff. You know, for a song I been working on. On BandLab recently. You know, I took a break from recording in studios and you know, just decided to download BandLab and you know, just see what it is, test it out, see if I like it. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've heard people blew up making songs off like BandLab. And I'm
just experimenting.
I'm like, if they can if it's a tool that, you know, I can experiment with, get better with, and just, you know, whatever it is, I'm like, I'll try it out, you know. But yeah, I've been working on BandLab.
And who showed you at BandLabs? Like actually, who, before we even get into all that too, I guess, is like, what made you go into that route of, this is why I want to make music? Like, I know now.
Well, I've always known that I wanted to create music, you know, at a very young age. You know, you being my brother and I'm sure you can remember when there would be a music video playing, Eminem video, be like, hey man, rap this to me, and I'd be, you know, rapping it to you and stuff like that. So I've always, you know, enjoyed doing stuff like that and just anything musically. I remember at some point we were sitting in front of the TV, like writing down lyrics to like theme songs to shows and stuff. I remember like doing that stuff. And like in elementary school, I'd be like just reciting songs that I've heard, and everybody be like, yo, that's a cool ass song. And I'd be like, it is, right? People joining along there. I remember when Drake came out like in 5th grade with the Take Care album. I was singing one of those songs. Like one of my classmates like, hey, hey. I'm like, oh yeah, we lit. And but you know, further back than that, like before I even entered school, you know, you said on one of your podcasts that you made with Gamma, the AI, you talked about our background and where our family came from and, you know, what we grew up working in and in the fields and, you know, riding around in the back of my dad's truck, just banging on the hood, you know, the top.
The drum set on top of the roof.
I'm making songs up, you know, I'm like a child, you know, just, you know, and I'm out there in the fields. And I remember a Justin Timberlake song came on and I'm like, man, this guy got some money. I'm like, you know.
Do you remember the song?
It's What Goes Around Comes Around. I'm like, he's gotta have bread. I'm like, he made a music video for this too? I'm like, how much did that cost? They had a car exploding in the music video. I'm like, oh yeah, they got money. I'm like, we're busting our ass out here. I'm like, he's just doing this? All right, I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
But it became bigger than that, you know. First it was like, I'm doing it for the money and I'm gonna, you know, buy my family everything. And then I kind of realized, like, they don't need me to buy them anything. I don't need them to buy me anything. Like, I'm just grateful to have them. I'm sure they're grateful to have me. Like, it's, you know, you know, I started to heal, I guess. Like, it wasn't so much about, you know, it became more just having fun.
Yeah.
Not, you know, just living life.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree, dude. Like, that's how it is. It's like I remember too working out there and it's like, I hate this. Like, this is my life right now.
Yeah.
But back in my head, I always said, like, once I'm 18 and I'm able to like go anywhere, like, I'm gone. This is not my job. Like, this is not my life. This is not.
I'm very grateful to be out to.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I had that.
You know how beautiful, like, you're working obviously, but you know how beautiful it looks out there. Dude, like, just even when it's like it's gonna rain, you know, you're gonna be working in the rain, like,
bro. It's like,
but like the way it looks out there is just, the clouds are just, it's amazing. And if you're listening to music, it makes the vibe. It's just the vibe. I'm like, I'm busting my ass out here for real, but like, I'm listening to really good music and like
meditating almost.
The vibe is just lit, and that like kept me going. Like, I'm gonna create music like this. Like, that's like, you know, just a bunch of different artists that I'm studying, listening to. Just I'm like, man, I'm gonna make something like this, man.
Yeah. Wow, dude, that's
just
crazy.
Creating a vibe.
That's crazy, cause
yeah, dude,
that's crazy, man.
I feel like that's what
makes
it sound so nice.
That's true, man.
You know,
that's how you know that's what you want and are meant to do.
Yeah.
If that is somehow a thought in your head that keeps you motivated to keep pushing, keep going, even with like all the circumstances and everything like that, it's beautiful because you're thinking like there's more to this, and I want more to whatever I'm doing now. Like even in your lowest or your highest, like that shit.
Yeah.
Deep down, you know, like you're grateful for everything. You know what I mean?
You know what's really funny is like
Mm-hmm.
when I felt at my lowest is when I felt like the best.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a strange thing to say, but like it like made me create and like explore different like sounds and just sent me down this like roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I can, you know, and I'm still on that roller coaster, you know,
Mm-hmm.
just doing like what I'm pursuing and everything. It's like you're just jumping out into the deep end, you know?
Yeah, dude, no floating.
We're out, you know.
Floating down shit creek with no paddle.
But it's fun though. That's what makes it exciting. It's like
it's almost like the destination. You know, it is the destination to get there is the best part of it.
Yeah.
It's like you really don't have no idea what you're doing, what we're all doing, and you know, it's if you like how you're saying, you shift your mind a different perspective on it, you're able to see like this is not just a shit creek I'm in. This is a shit creek we're all in.
Yeah.
And we have to learn to all embrace that shit because if we don't, then yeah, you will be miserable, man.
Yeah.
That's why it's like I'm happy when someone like, and I'm talking to like the people that, you know, hopefully listen to this.
Yeah.
It's like I'm happy when someone around me makes anything that's either you or like 4 other people I just met just by me doing the camera stuff.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I really wouldn't have known or talked to these people. But the fact that, like, you know, you jump into an art, you jump into your hobby, your passion, that opens up so many doors. Like, just you being able to take your time out of a busy day. Because I know after work, everyone's fucking tired. You know, you don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
And if you're still able to either, I give it to people who work out. For me, it's like, I'm going to edit and stuff, but I'm not going to fucking, you know what I mean?
It's about discipline.
It's about discipline. It's about like how strong is your mind?
Yeah.
How strong is it to be able to handle life?
Yeah.
It's
because everybody's still real people. Like, you know, everybody has responsibilities, things they got to get done. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, to still find the time to be creative and, you know, just, you know. It's hard work, but
that's what I'm saying.
It's definitely worth it. Like, it's just, you know, it's definitely worth it. I wouldn't want to live any other life or be anybody else. Yep. Like, just like the way I feel, like the energy that I have, you know, and the way I'm gonna put it out as music, it's just so amazing and lit that I just can't wait.
Bro, I hear it, man. I'm happy you shared your music with me, and I'm happy you're, you know, it's gonna be cool to work with you, like in a sense, like even though it's working, it's still like we're brothers, so it's like it's a badass duo to combine.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you bring that, I bring this.
Yeah,
it almost as if it was all meant to blend in together at one point in our lives.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like it's always blended in, you know. You know,
but even more now.
Yeah. You know, we are older now.
Yeah.
You know, as kids, you really don't know what you're doing. You just
bullshit.
Yeah, but you know, we're here now, pushing it forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just keep pushing it, man.
Bro, I think it's time to play one of your songs.
I'll play it. I'll play it. This one,
you don't have to play all of it if you don't want to. You can, you know.
Nah, I'll give them a little snippet.
There you go.
You got anyone that you think I should share with them that you've heard?
I like Rockstar, and I like the one, that instrumental you had.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you know, it's not unfinished yet.
Yeah, it's pretty unfinished. Yeah. I'll play a little bit of Rockstar.
But any of them too. The one with the chick, any of them.
Yeah.
You play any of them.
He's spilling my business. The one with the chick. much right now, man. But
you just, come on, man. That's a good ass song.
Yeah, man.
You guys don't know if the drop on that song and then the lyrics, perfect. I'm telling you right now.
It's
just trust me.
It's an amazing song, man. I recorded it in my car on BandLab, man. I'm just sitting outside in the car, take after take.
Bro, no excuses.
No
making
excuses. It work, man.
No excuses, dude. If he could do that in his car, man, come on. Man. Come on. I mean, pushing, I know it's kind of hard to get a car nowadays, but still.
No, man. I remember. I'll get real with everybody here. I know I talked to you a little bit about it, but I remember. I must have been no older than like 16. And I really didn't. As a teenager, as a little younger, you feel like you don't really have anywhere to go, and no one that you feel misunderstood. Just some teenager stuff. But I would take my dog out. I have a dog. I would take him out to a field and let him run around. He was younger, so he had a lot of energy. He would just run around. And while he was doing that, I would, load up a beat on an Android that my mom gave me, old ass Android. But, it's something. I put YouTube on, I'm out in, just outside, just freestyling, trying to get melodies, whatever. And I'm like, that sounds good. Like, if I could just record that, just sounds good. Like, so whether it be outside, if you really want to get personal, I've been in jail. I'm beating on the wall in jail, like making songs, reciting songs, just, yeah, man, like anywhere, like, as I get older, I'm getting a lot more comfortable with just, this is what I'm doing, and it shouldn't matter, like,
just really embracing it.
Yeah,
like, embrace it, man.
Yeah, it's if you can create it, but there's always a time and place for everything. So I try not to be. I don't try to force anything. Like some days, hey, I plan to go to the studio today, but something happens, and hey, wait a little bit. Today's not the day. Make sure you're still handling business. Like,
I get it. It's just the timing of everything too. It's almost like I think every artist eventually kind of comes in. We call each other artists, but it is really what it is. It's like if you do anything creative, you're an artist.
Yeah.
Anything.
Oh yeah.
It's just everything. But
yeah,
it's like you were saying, and to get back to what you were saying, it's like the timing and everything. It's like you know in yourself personally when something will work and something when it won't.
Yeah.
And by you even trying to do something like on a bad day, or you can just feel that. You can feel it because your energy shows in the art that you make.
Yeah.
So if, I don't know, you can just, I know what you mean by like, the timing and everything.
It's timing is everything, yeah.
So yeah, you could schedule something in advance and be like, you know what, that day comes and, I want to cancel it, man. I don't feel good that day.
It's just not the right time for like this. We didn't even plan to record this, and we started having a conversation. We're like, hey, let's go ahead and record this. And there it is. It's stuff like that. It's stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know why, but like things always seem to like. It's almost like things were always meant to be.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's been my thing. Like I don't know how. Maybe you think a little different, but for me, it's like recently I've been thinking about how a lot of things are almost like we're all in sync somehow.
Yeah.
But we're not in sync at the same time.
Yeah.
And at different points in our lives, we're gonna go like this and come back, go like this again, and at the end of the day, we're all going to the same destination.
We're all connected.
We're
all connected.
So that's how I've been thinking about it, and it makes me like it's like you're saying, just grateful to even be alive, be able to be part of this like insane thing that or it has. You can always it has its up and downs. It doesn't matter, but that's just part of it.
It's just starting.
Comes. It's just like it comes with it,
and it's just starting. Like flash forward. However many years, I'm pretty sure we'll look back on this and be like, dude, look where we are now. Like this is insane, but. you know.
Yeah. And it's just like I'm talking about, man. And like you were talking about too, it's like if you have something that you're passionate about, creative or something, please do us all a favor and put it online.
Yeah.
Like seriously, put it everywhere. Don't, even if you think it's bad, just at least put it on a private profile or something. It does not matter nowadays. Like you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't put your things you do out. And I'm not necessarily saying like, oh, everything, has to do this and that. But I'm saying for me and him specifically, it's more like his music, his sound. He's like, there's people out there that are waiting for a sound, or they don't even know it exists yet.
I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
They know. I've been sending my energy out there, man. Be patient, man. I'm coming, man.
There it is.
I'm on the way, man. Just be a little bit more patient, you know. But just know that I'm working real hard just to make it sound real good for y'all, you know. I don't want to, I don't want to disrespect y'all ears like that, man. If it's not fire, I don't even want it to even be near y'all, man. I just needed, yeah. But
there you go.
But yeah, man.
It's good, man. It's good that you've been on this journey, and I see it too, man. Like I see it, like it's that you have that drive and you're that passion too. Man. People want you feel the energy of people when they have that good energy and they want something. It's that good of like they're chasing something, and for me, it's like I want to help people in that sense because my thing too that I've been really working hard on my mental health and a lot of that stuff.
Yeah,
like for years, and even more now. It's like I want to be, like I said, grateful for everything I have, but never forget like where you come from and how you got there.
Yeah.
Because once you do start kind of going up, there is that thing of like, dude, you really like you're so far out of touch with things.
Yeah.
It's like you no longer are like.
You want to stay grounded. Yeah.
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 And it's like you were saying earlier, it's like, dude, there's a thing, like you can get too involved with your stuff.
Yeah.
That you really neglect other parts of your life.
Yeah, no, I try to balance everything out. My circle is pretty small. I don't, I like to venture out and have fun with everybody. But just over the years that I've been living and just the connections that I made with, the people that I have, like, I've made a lot of great friends, and and I say friends, but most of them are like family members too. I love my family. Shout out my cousin Greg. But yeah, dude, like, and like even just someone random that I'll meet. Like I'll just be like, wow, like out of every, like, it's just
it just all stems together.
It's just so cool, man. Like everybody has their own story. Everybody has their own life. Everybody's going through stuff just like you, and they're making it work just like you, and it's like it's amazing, man.
It's a bunch of stories that you wouldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
That either they're really lucky or they're really unfortunate. But all in all, it's like we just got to make the best of what we all have.
Yeah.
Like really. And just try to keep moving.
I'm feeling like I'm starting to feel a little ignorant now. Yeah. I feel like I want to get a little lit. I'm not going to lie.
What do you mean?
Just feeling like real good, man. Just feel a lot of good energy right now,
Good.
Yeah, man.
Good. Well, I want to make this music video with you.
Yeah, man, we'll make it.
Well, and I know we will. It's going to be badass.
Hell yeah,
So
dude.
I wanted to make this because I was like, I want to record before the actual thing happens. And I told you, I was like, it'd be cool to look back at it and, see this and be like, dude, look what we made from this to that.
Yeah.
it's just the progress of everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, one thing I will say too, it's, when you do post things online, it's like it's a checkpoint on things.
Yeah.
It's like it shows you the progress of your work and everything in a weird, or like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to understand. But for me, I take it as in like if I post anything online, I just threw like a dart in the bullseye.
Yeah.
And I probably went a little bit this way, but there's more room for improvement.
Yeah.
So I toss another one, and I'm like, okay, closer. And then like, okay, now that one went back down this way.
Yeah.
And it's always like for me when I post things online, and that's why I'm gonna tell everyone now, just like post like whatever it is. It almost helps, like it's really guiding you to the bullseye.
Yeah.
Anything, like I said, it could be trash. It could like your first project.
Yeah. Oh no.
And I like.
Yeah, I got trash songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I've shared those trash songs, and you know, but I'm you know, I like to try to be as honest as I can with myself with music. It's like if it's trash, I'm like, man, this is horrible. This is trash. But I do, you know, when it does sound good, I like to give myself credit. You know, like, hey, this sounds good. You know, I try not to be too hard on myself and stuff like that. But you know, it's like a personal thing. You know, because I've met a lot of people that you know, they work on stuff, but they don't want to be known. It's just something that they want to do, and I'm like, wow, like that's, you know, that's different. Like
Everyone has their preference, dude.
Like with this, I'm like, oh, I'm all in, you know, shooting dice, just I'm all in for sure. But you know, yeah, as far as like posting and stuff, if I know it's trash, I won't post it. If it's good, yeah, send it.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just, you know.
Yep.
It's perfect to somebody else, you know, because what I've learned is like nothing will ever be perfect to you. Like
never.
You know.
Never. As much as you try, but I mean, that's the thing. Yeah.
But like the thing is like people, you know, I won't say everybody, but most people are very loving. So when they hear something they like, it's like, you know, okay, you might not see it as perfect, but it's perfect to me. Like there's some songs, there's some artists, you know, I've, you know, studied very different, you know, studied everybody. I've heard, you know, oh, I didn't even like that song. And it's one of their biggest songs. And, you know, it's like, wow, like imagine if they never posted that. Like
we would never
like
knew.
That's your biggest song and like you hate it. Like I love it. Like that's my favorite song of all time. Like that's my number one song and you hate it. Like that's insane. You know?
People are listening, man. People are watching.
Yeah.
People are always thinking of things that, you know, no one's put out yet.
Yeah.
And it's do yourself a service and do it. Because it means a lot to other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all going to go one day too, you know.
Yeah.
Make sure you do what you love and do what you can when you can, you know.
Yeah.
Don't let your life go to waste, man. Make sure you love yourself and the people around you. And just be lit, man.
Just be lit.
Show love, man. Just have a good time, man.
There you go.
You know, all that other nonsense is, you know, it's not worth it, man. Just keep pushing forward. Yeah. Positivity, everything.
I like that, dude.
Yeah, man.
I like that a lot. It really, I don't know. It just captures like you in a bottle almost.
It's how I feel, man.
Yeah.
It's really how I feel, man.
It's like really raw emotion. It's like it's just natural.
Yeah.
Like you're not. It's no forcing anything, and it's like you say with your music. You don't force anything. You do it at your own pace. You know, at your own time, and that is good. You know who you are, and so that's really good. Not a lot of people know who they are sometimes, but they're trying.
They'll find themselves.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, everybody's different, man. Regardless of whatever they're doing, whatever, you know, I just support everything. You
just
know?
Be lit.
Yeah, man. Just like I said, man. Just love everybody, man.
Just be lit.
Like a stranger, what have they done to you? What have you done to them? You know, hey, man, show love. Hey, if it's, you know, you don't got to deal with people. Obviously, you know, you're still strangers. But why hate?
Why hate?
Why hate, dude? Just show some love, man. Damn. That's somebody's brother. That's somebody's sister. That's somebody's mom. That's somebody's, you know, somebody's daughter, somebody's son, you know. Hey, man. Like,
and I feel like too, people like that hate like that, especially on social media.
Yeah.
Like it is bad. Like I can't imagine how they're that day goes for them. If you're like like I can't remember. I don't. Yeah, when I see something funny, I barely even comment anything. But I just like it. Or I'll share it with you, and it's like that's it. It doesn't go further than that. Like that's it. So for me to even imagine someone sitting there and thinking like, oh, this freaking video or this freaking song, or it's like
so weird.
It's so freaking weird and foreign that.
But you know, they come from different lives of walks. You know,
mm-hmm.
You know,
walks of life.
As difficult that I felt, you know, my childhood was,
mm-hmm.
And you know, just overcoming certain things. You know, I used to like hate the color of my skin and stuff like that. You know, just stuff like that, man. Just mental, like, you know, stuff like that affected me like very like deeply. Like, I, you know, as I heal more and more, you know, it's like, you know, like I really had a great childhood, and like I'm still having a really great life. You know, like I couldn't be more blessed. Like literally, like I've been through some hardships. You know, I recently lost, you know, we recently lost our cousin. You know, and I talk to him, you know, every day. You know, I'm, you know, so that, you know, that's a real life experience that I'll share with everybody. You know, and you know, it's just real out here, man.
Yeah. You never know how life will go. But you do have to embrace every day. Like, so you just be grateful, man.
Yeah. But, you know, somebody that, you know, maybe grew up differently, you know, different, what would you call those, variables in people's lives, you know, they kind of build them and shape them, and, you know, but I would just pray for them, you know, and get them to understand, like, hey, man, like, yes, all that is heavy and just, you know, but hey, man, it's a new day.
It's a new day, man.
New day. Let's clean everything, man. Let's just refresh everything. And
it just, I think what it really is just anger. Like a lot of anger in some people, or and you know, because that's when stuff like that happens. You have a choice to make. You have a choice to either be sad and angry about like this is horrible. Like, why out of all people is this happening to all of us? Is this happening to him? Is this happening to me?
Yeah.
And it really makes you have a choice. It's like I'm saying, you can either be in that route, or you can be on like, you know what?
Break the cycle.
Let's break the cycle. Let's live on for these people that are no longer here.
Yeah.
To prove to them like it wasn't
for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's about choices, you know.
It's really a choice every day you can make to either be a happy day or a bad day. Every day I wake up, I say these things to myself. I'm like, 1, thank you, God, for another day. 2, thank you for the people around me still. 3, I'm happy to even, you know, be able to, hopefully today I can do something good for someone.
Yeah.
Something along those lines, I've always say. And it's not always the same thing. Could be different things.
Be able to create, you know.
Be able to create today.
Get inspired.
Thank you.
You know, find motivation, something, you know. Yeah. I feel the same way, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. This year, I think it's been hard on not only you, not only me, but like for everyone, man. Everyone in our families, everyone.
Yeah.
Like, it's
hard. Man,
it's super tough on everyone.
Yeah, but
somehow
we're still pushing forward.
We're still pushing forward, man.
We're still pushing forward.
You have to.
You got to.
You got to.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
But
that's another thing that I felt is shooting my music to like a whole nother level. You know, stuff like that, you know, real life, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
It definitely
if I could, if anybody is listening that creates music and stuff like that, a little bit of advice would be to say the truth in your music. Obviously, no one wants all of their business out there, but when it comes to you know, creating something like nice, just be as honest as you can to your real life. Don't try to copy what somebody else is doing if you're not living like that. Like, just try to be yourself, because you're yourself, dude. Like, why would you want to be anyone else, man? Like, you're lit. Like, you are you. There's nobody else like you, man. There's we're brothers, but we're not 100%, the same person. We're different, and that's what makes it, awesome. Like, yeah, man, that's my advice. Just to anybody that makes music out there, man.
Be honest and true to yourself.
Yeah, make something you love, You know what you like to listen to. Make something you'd like to listen to,
Yeah.
I'll give that secret out to them.
a little jewels here and there.
The people that are gonna listen, they'll listen. they know what I mean. Yeah, man. What advice would you give somebody that's into I don't know the terms of everything, videography, anything to do with cameras, recording, cinematic stuff, anything in that area in space. What type of advice would you give somebody?
For people, and for me, I would say, like, my biggest thing is, like, it's like you're saying, be true to yourself and, like, know what that end goal is already. Like, for me, I would love for me to have this journey that I'm on and be able to help people on the way.
Yeah.
On the way to where? I don't know. But I do want to go to a place where at the end of it, I can open up a place in my small town.
Yeah.
It's like a hub. I want to open up a hub where it allows other creatives that are in a town like that and allows them to, like, be free, like, a way of, like, you don't have to just do this once you graduate high school. You don't have to just do that. Because for me, my biggest thing when I was in high school was, like, okay, now what do I do? How am I supposed to figure out what I want to do for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
And I just turned 18. Like, I don't have no clue what life is.
You're a kid.
I'm a kid. And so I want to be able to provide another avenue for it's like the pressure is off of, like, you have to do this. You have to do that. You have to do this. Like,
yeah.
My advice, and just anything, like, just do yourself and have the idea, like, what is your why? Why are you doing it? And who are you doing it for? If it's for other people, then and by this I mean, like, mindset. Do it for yourself. It's like you're saying, you know what you like. You know what you like to watch. Do that. You can get inspiration from anybody else too, but at the end of the day, anything you do or touch will be yours. So the fact that you even try to do it speaks a lot. So just try and tell yourself why. That's it.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Where are we at? We're at 38. I don't know if you want to share another song. If you want, I don't know.
I'll share a little something, a little snippet. This is
the one with the girl.
The one with the girl. Do you want to play that one?
I like that one.
You're talking about I think I know which one you're talking about. You're not talking about the one in Spanish, are you?
No, not that one. Not that one.
You're talking about,
You can play that one too.
Yeah, this one is one I made a while ago. It's over The Weeknd has a TV show. I used the instrumental off of one of the songs that was on the show. Marlene, I met her when I was young. Me, baby, love. Then she took me to the top of the clouds. Now we're all grown up. We really met up, and we made love in the back of my car.
back of my car. No one else can do what you do when it comes down to do to me. What you do to me. All I wanna do is show you pretty love and make sure you remember me. Remember me. Can't get enough. 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 Can't get enough.
Watch this. They love this part.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. I met this pretty girl. She really caught my eye. Then she really took the pain away. All I wanna do is tell you, pretty girl, that you're prettier than beautiful. She hopped inside my car. It up with smoke. I could hardly even breathe at all. Breathe at all. I met a pretty girl. She really caught my eye. Then she really took the pain away. All I wanna do is tell you, pretty girl, that
you got to cut that, man.
Yeah,
you got
man.
that's too much already.
I'm telling you, man. That,
bro.
yeah, man.
This man, I'm proud of you, dude. That's badass.
I appreciate it, man.
That's badass, man. Seriously, man.
Yeah, man. I recorded that song in Winter Haven, man.
That's clean.
Yeah, the studio I recorded that in actually got shut down.
For real.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It was the first studio I went to, shut down now, but yeah, that's one of the songs I made in there, man. It's real nice.
Bro, I think
that's one I wanted to make a music video to.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted, man. I'm not gonna lie, because of the instrumental. But I mean,
we'll see what happens. I mean, we post this up and don't get a claim, we good.
I wouldn't want to get a strike on your channel, but yeah. So we probably might have to cut that out. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, we'll see. Bro, I mean, it's just cool when you're able to like make a song. I can't make a song if I wanted to.
You can.
I mean, I could try, but
anybody can, man.
We'll see.
Yeah, man, you should go to. You should.
I'm gonna try to go rap,
dude. We should. Yeah, dude.
You hear that? Collab coming soon.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
Coming soon. I'm gonna show y'all. Even if when I don't know how to rap, I'm gonna do it.
Nah, man. We're gonna get him in there, man. He's gonna sound amazing, man.
Cook something up.
We're gonna cook, man. Yeah, dude. Anybody can rap. Anybody can sing. Everybody can. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, dude. It'd be lit.
We're gonna have to go. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah. Just because that might get cut out.
Mm-hmm.
I really, if we can avoid problems, it's best to avoid problems, But I'll share another one with them, with you.
I'm already
guys.
coming up with my album name.
Yeah? What kind of album name you got?
We can avoid problems.
Yeah, man. This is another one, man. It's funny. I got invited to a party by one of my friends I went to school with. It was a Halloween party. This was in 2022, and I was in the studio when she invited me, so
I walked into
I made
the
this
party
one.
where I met two pretty girls and they asked me for the ride. Yeah, they asked me for the ride. So they told me I walked into the party and I met two pretty girls and they asked me for the ride. Asked them what about. Told me the only girl you ever loved. I'm cursed no matter what, no matter which way I go. Full of snow, my heart is full of stone, and I cannot feel a thing at all. And I walked into the party and I met two pretty girls and they asked me for I asked them what about, they told me right about the only girl you ever loved. And I told them, don't you see them, you're standing in between them, and they helped me write this sing along. If I asked you to run down, open up the door, what would you think about? Think about everywhere I go, I gotta keep it on me, cause I never know these demons now. I don't know where to go, I Don't know why I see them, but I always fucking see them, yeah. They're always in the way, they're pushing you away, and they never wanna see us grow.
Demon. This man's a demon.
And told them what it ain't, that I really keep my demons on me. I shoot them all
some rockstar stuff,
man. Me, they gon' see me and they sleep, little dog.
Just having some fun, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Just having some fun,
Bro.
man.
This bro's crazy.
Yeah, man. Just, you know.
It's good, man. It's good to hear that you're actually, you've been putting in the work.
Yeah, man.
You've been putting in the work.
Yeah, man.
And I can tell, like, you just hear it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a big difference between, and you hear it right away. Like, someone that's starting, so say me. You bring me to let me put out my single out.
Nah, man.
You gonna hear
Nah, man. If he gets on the mic, man, we're going, first song, platinum.
Double platinum.
I'm serious. Nah, man. I'm serious, man. Like, yeah, man.
All right. I'm gonna have to see.
We can get in the studio, man. Yeah, dude.
But man, for real, I could tell you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
That's really you know, I want to make it sound you know, as professional as one could.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like you said, man. You want to make sure your stuff that you put out is at the quality that you like, or that you enjoy. So I can see why it makes sense for the timing. It makes sense for everything else.
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working, man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you have like and this isn't me just like I don't know, but if you wanted like an EP or an album,
Yeah.
like I know it takes time. It does whatever it is.
Yeah.
But when would, a project like that in your head like come?
I'll probably drop an album. I'll probably drop a little project by the end of the year.
For real?
Yeah. I'll I plan on really putting it out there this year, man. Just I've been working, trying to perfect it, trying to, I feel like it's time to finally, step down and be like, hey man, like this is where I've been. This is what I've been, I was working on these songs, this everything, everything that I've been working on, while I was in school, as a child, my whole life has led up to these songs that I'm about to drop. Like all this is like just putting it out there, like, hey man, like, this is the sound.
This is that sound.
This is the sound that I was given.
Bro.
I was,
it's
made, and like, this is what came out of that. This monster, man.
Bro, well, I'm excited, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna
he's
lie.
Coming.
I'm excited.
Y'all better get ready, man. He's coming, man. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I can, because, when, it's like a different person, man. Even though it's still me, like, just.
It's like you put that cape on.
Yeah, man.
You put that cape on,
man.
and it's like you're Superman.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but he means well. Don't get, because he can be a little intimidating, but he means well, man. He's a good guy. Just, he has a lot of energy, man. He's a monster, man. It's like like a caged animal finally getting free. He might be a little, but he, talk to him a little bit, give him a little haircut or something, give him some food, give him a little snack. He'll be all right.
He's back.
He good. Just.
Damn.
Yeah,
okay,
man.
so I can see. So you think all that stuff is gonna kind of go into also like this is the meat and potatoes of also the album, like where the energy's coming from.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, sir. Yeah,
Dude. Man, I can't wait to actually hear that album, and I can't wait to actually make the music videos.
Yeah, man.
And now it makes more sense, mate. You know what? We're gonna perfect this, and it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, man. It's
and I can't wait.
It's about getting comfortable with the people you work with, man.
Yep.
We're brothers, and we're comfortable, but like, getting comfortable with like what,
like in that art
what you
sense,
do, in that art sense, it's
it's different.
Yeah,
because it's like everyone has their zones, everyone has their places where, and I think it's with every artist. Everyone has like, for me, I love being by myself and on the computer and just really like listening to music and just really vibing out. But I think it's important to also work with others to where it's like, motherfucker, like you could do it on your own. You could, you know, you can try as hard as you want, but you also need that thing on the outside to pull you out and like listen, look at their perspective.
Yeah,
you're
just, you don't want to get stuck in that. You know, I heard Jay-Z say something like he was listening to an instrumental, and you know it sounded cool, but like you could feel the energy. You know, he cut it off. He's like, man, somebody get that guy out of the basement. You know, like he's got to get out outdoors. You know, live a little bit. You know, breathe and stuff like that. Like, you know, and I feel like that's something important too. You know, like don't let it. You know, don't let it take over your life like that. Don't let it swallow you like that, man. You know, make sure like you're really, don't, you know.
It's like you said, it's that balance. Finding that balance.
Make sure you stay on top of things, you know. Don't let it be bigger than you, man. Like, it is bigger than us. It is, you know, a bigger thing. But, like, don't let it overconsume you, man. It can get, you know, that's not healthy, man. Just
no, not at all, dude.
Try to maintain a healthy relationship with everything, you know.
Nice.
Yeah. But still, be lit, though.
Be lit,
don't
man.
let it hold you back. Like, for sure, man. You know, create.
Cook, motherfucker, cook.
Cook, man. Gotta cook, man.
But, hey, man, it was good. If you have one last thing, like, maybe I didn't talk about or anything like that, you want to, like, maybe even, you know,
man.
anything, let me know. We'll talk about it right now.
Yeah, man.
No rush.
Just, I don't really have much to say except for,
or a message, you know, like what? Anything.
The one thing I would say is, you know, if anybody wants to, you know, cook up with me or, you know, wants to work with my brother, you know, just hit us up. You know, we're chill. Like
seriously,
we're like, you know, just imagine like your childhood friends just, you know, doing what we do. Like that's literally all it is. Like we're just having fun, man.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. Have fun. Enjoy
hit us
what
up,
you
man.
do.
We can cook up, man. Like, hey, man, let's get a feature going.
A little feature going.
Shoot some music videos, man. Let's get lit, man. Let's have some fun, man. It's time, man. It's time. We've all been, you know, life's been, you know, not just us, everybody out there, man.
Yeah.
You know, man, let's turn up, man.
The time is now. The time is
let's go, man. It's time, man. We waited long enough, man. Yeah. You've been working hard enough. You know, if you've been working while we were working, and you still don't got something, man, something's not right, man. Let's get it together, man. Let's lock in right now, man. You know, okay, let's forget about the past. Let's lock in right now. You know, let's get to cook.
Yep.
Let's cook, man.
Let them cook, man. Let them cook. Well, like, I'm excited for the album, like I said. It's cool to have you on because you're my brother, and too, we're going to do the music video.
All of that,
and
man.
We did this. It's like the post interview of the actual game. So right now, we're post. We're in the locker room talking. Yeah. You're about to go in the actual game.
Oh, yeah. We're about to ball up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're about to.
And we're going to see you preseason.
I'm trying to get a ring, man. Preseason.
Hell yeah, bro. It's good. It's good. I'm happy that I'm going to be waiting patiently for that album.
Yeah, man.
It's going to be dope. I already know it too. And hey, if you want me to, you know, help in making a cover art, you know, whatever it is, let me know.
Yeah, man. That's
don't come up with anything.
Yeah, man. That's people I like to meet too. You know, just like you got your own stuff.
Yeah.
Other artists got others. You know, painters out there, clothing brands, all that stuff. I want to meet all them people, man. I want to meet all of them. You know, I want to.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, man. I want. You know, even if they haven't shared it with anybody, man. Like if you know, personally know me or anything like that, and you have something like that you want to start, something that, you know, don't be afraid, you know, if you need a friend or something like that, man, I'm open to everything, man. Just, you know, I'll be your friend, man. Let's get to creating, man.
And that's
for real, man. Everybody needs
really
a
good
friend,
thing to have, man. You're not hogging up the knowledge, man.
No,
like
no.
You know what I mean? Like there's something that I hate in life, and it is an actual real one, is gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping.
Dude, that's so like, dude, come on, man.
Yeah. What I've one thing I've heard, and you know, is even if pirates. It's random, but a pirate ship, only only pirates would know how it runs, how it operates, all of that. I could go onto a ship and claim I'm a pirate, but when it's time to be a pirate, it's gonna show you're not a pirate.
Yeah.
You haven't put the work in. You haven't, it's gonna show. It's gonna show. Don't fake being a pirate, man. If you want to be a pirate, man, put the work in, man.
Put the work in, put the time in, put the energy in. And when the real battle comes,
get out there, man. You'll be ready, man.
You'll be ready.
You'll be ready, cause dude, that's what you've been doing. You're working out.
You're just exercising the muscle that every day. You can choose to work out, or you can choose to just hang out for a little bit. But every day that you don't do it consistently,
you gotta think too. There's other people out there too that are doing what you're doing. They say hard work beats talent all the time. So make sure you're,
putting in the work, man.
Yeah, but don't get too caught up in I made something that's good. Okay, can I make something else that's good? Can I improve? Keep.
What else?
Yeah, man, keep going.
What else?
Don't stop, man. Keep going. Yeah, dude.
That's all it is, bro. That's what I'm saying. It was good having you, and I can't wait. Like I said, for the album to come out, music.
Yeah.
And I can't wait till after the music and stuff.
Oh yeah,
comes
this
out.
is just the beginning, man.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be cool because we have this now.
Yeah.
So where it's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's out. Bro.
It's here, man.
Hey, man.
Hell yeah, man.
For real.
It's always a pleasure.
Hey, man. And if you want to share, I don't know if you want to share, your stuff and where they can find you at, or not yet, or maybe you just send it to me. I'll put it later on.
I'll make sure they get it. Right now, what I would like to, give a shout out to and stuff like that is really your channel. Everything you've been working on. Like I said, I mentioned it. I know I mentioned it earlier, but the podcast with the AI is just something like was so different to me. I listened to it at work, and it's just, it's amazing,
crazy.
dude. It's just amazing, man. Yeah. Like, it's like a time capsule. Yeah. I'd like to say, if I watch it, however many years in the future, looking back, it's just. Yeah, man, it's amazing. It's real great.
It's a time machine.
Yeah, man, it's real great.
You'll go back in time and see that that's why I say post.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Really what it is a time machine for like you in the future. You're like 90 years old.
Yeah.
Like, Grandpa, this video you made.
Yeah, man. I like to think, when I'm gone, man, whether I got grandchildren out there or, if my siblings got kids out there, grandchildren out there, like, and, they'll be able to like show like them like, hey man, like this was this person, this was your, like he was lit, like he was a rock star, man. Like yeah, like if I go, I'm like, I want you to know, like I was lit, man. Like I'm out here, man. And we're gonna take it further than the moon, man.
Thinking ahead, bro. I love it.
Yeah,
it's good. It's a good energy, and like I said, bro, it was good having you on, and I'm excited. I think I'm gonna do this like more regularly with other people too.
Yeah, man. I
because my thing, I struggled, and I had a podcast before this one too.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was never mine, but it was mine. But in a sense, I've always, if I could do it every single day, I would.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what avenue or how I even got to it. But it's like you said, some things sometimes happen like this. Like now I have the idea to where like, okay, anyone else making music, anyone else making gaming videos, anyone else, like, they don't have to be a celebrity. They don't have to do anything. Like,
it opens the door.
It opens the door to like different ideas, and it's like we said, it's like having other people besides yourself.
Man. You know how many people from our hometown hit me up or see me? Hey man, like I see your brother doing his thing, man. And I'm like, yeah, man, like, he's like, hey man, that's so cool. Tell him, that's so cool. I'm like, that's still, my brother, man. Like, bro, get on the podcast, man. Go have some fun, man.
Yeah, man. Like, please don't be shy. If like y'all really enjoy my stuff, or I would love for actually enjoy it with you guys. Seriously, like I'm down to talk to anybody. I love talking to people, but for me, I I'm kind of weird sometimes, and I'm a shy dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all are in a sense.
Yeah.
But for me, I love talking like deep talks with anybody.
Yeah.
Like to me, that's when it gets real. You really get to know someone with like the shit they've gone through and just different things, because you're always like, I mean, when you go to work, how's the weather? It's like,
yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah.
But when you get to actually talking to people, it's like you get to understand people, and that's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Is understand why people do what they do, or why someone choosing or wanting to be an artist or anything like that.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll be the plot of the whole thing.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of cool people, man, out there that they're not even trying to rap. They're not trying to do anything like creative like that. They want to start a business, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, let's start this business and stuff like that. It's almost the same thing. You're starting something, you're doing something. This is a business. This. Like you can.
If it makes dollars, it makes sense.
Yeah, you can. It's still a form of art from music. I love music. I respect it. I love it because it's music. But take it serious, man.
No.
There's money out here, man. Let's try to get this money.
Let's do it.
Yeah, regardless of whatever you want to do, man. Like, yeah, man, take that risk, man. That's how it starts, man. You never know. Start a business, man. You'll be set for life. You set your people up for life, man.
The goal. Well, all right, bro. For real.
Yeah, man.
It's been an hour. It's been
man.
dope.
Let's go ahead.
It's been a good time.
See what else we get into, man.
Hope y'all enjoy. We'll see. I'll try to post this soon, and we'll see when we'll have the album and everything else. And even prior to that, we're still gonna be doing it. So we'll see.
God bless y'all, man.
All right, man.
Peace.
My boy.
That was lit,
man. My boy.